Characteristics of an explanation statement in GMAT Critical Reasoning questions. In explanation questions, one generally sees a discrepancy between the premise and the conclusion in the argument, a paradox of sorts. A correct explanation statement should clarify the absurdity or paradox and fill the missing link, the gap between the premise and the conclusion. Missing link approach works absolutely fine in these questions. Let's apply this on a live example. The question is, which of the following resolve the paradox in the reasoning? Here is the argument. The missing link is between high GDP growth and yet the conclusion that party has done a bad job. See, if the GDP growth has been the highest in 50 years, the conclusion should have been that the government did a good job. However, the conclusion suggests otherwise, and there is of course a big gap between the premise and the conclusion. The correct explanation statement must resolve this paradox. Look at this. In simple words, this answer choice takes the credit of GDP growth away from the government and brings in additional relevant information that brings the performance of the government into question. And therefore, altogether, this argument is filling the gap between the premise and the conclusion. This is a very fine explanation statement. One more example, the same argument, the same missing link, another answer choice. Such answer choices are generally incorrect. They can be accused of extrapolation. But see, in this answer choice, the analogy has been drawn. Similar economies. This is a very important term, suggesting that the comparison is appropriate. And therefore, now come to think of it, 15% may be highest in 50 years, but if other similar economies grew by even higher, 15% may not be a good enough number. In simple words, this answer choice is suggesting that 15% is not good enough a number. The party should have done a better job, and therefore this answer choice is also able to resolve the paradox. This was the concept, guys. GMAT shorts are deliberately kept brief. For an elaborate explanation, please refer the stage 1 videos. Thanks for watching.